Ever wondered why humans, unlike other animals, feel the need to wear clothes? Pause for a moment and consider the world around us. Animals roam the earth in their natural attire, whether it's a lion's majestic mane, a bird's vibrant feathers, or a fish's shimmering scales. They are born with nature's perfect ensemble, tailored for their survival. Now let's turn our thoughts to us, the Homo sapiens. Our skin, exposed and vulnerable, lacks the protective covering that our animal friends possess. Could it be that in the face of harsh weather conditions, scorching sun, biting cold, or lashing rain, our ancestors felt the pressing need to shield themselves? Was the first fur cloak or leaf apron a simple solution to the challenges posed by the elements? This is a fascinating hypothesis, isn't it? That the birth of clothing was not a matter of fashion, but rather a testament to human adaptability and survival instincts. So, could it be that our ancestors started wearing clothes merely for survival? Imagine a time when the first human decided to cover up. What led to this? This question takes us back to the dawn of clothing, an era when our ancestors first draped themselves in animal skins. The early history of clothing is intertwined with our survival instincts and the drive to adapt. As early humans moved out of Africa and into colder climates, clothing became a necessity rather than a choice. The harsh weather demanded more than just our skin for protection. And so, we turned to the hides and furs of animals, our first foray into the world of apparel. But clothing was more than just about survival, it was also about innovation and creativity. Early humans learned to manipulate different materials to weave together plant fibers or animal hair. This led to the development of woven fabrics, a leap forward in our clothing journey. And with this innovation came the need for tools. Enter the world's oldest needle. Discovered in Siberia, this small but significant artifact dates back some 30,000 years. Made from bird bone, this needle points to the existence of tailored clothing. It's a symbol of our ancestors' ingenuity and their desire for more than just basic protection. They wanted clothing that fit, that was suited to their form and function. This shift from simple coverings to tailored clothing wasn't just about aesthetics or comfort. It was also about the changing dynamics of human society. As our communities grew and evolved, so too did our clothing. What we wore began to signify who we were, our status, our profession, our tribe. And so, from a simple necessity, clothing began its journey towards becoming a complex social phenomenon. It became a way to communicate, to differentiate, to belong. From the first animal skins to the tailored garments of today, the story of clothing is a testament to our ingenuity, our adaptability, and our enduring need to express ourselves. But clothing is not just about protection, is it? As we journeyed from caves to castles, from loincloths to Louis Vuitton, clothing evolved from a mere necessity to a mode of self-expression. Beyond safeguarding us from harsh weather, our attire began to tell a tale about who we are, what we do, and where we belong. The tribal leader's ornate headdress, the priest's holy robes, the soldier's uniform, every thread woven into these garments carries a message about status, profession, and affiliation. Clothing became a canvas upon which we painted our identities, a tool to convey our place in society's intricate tapestry. However, clothing wasn't just about social status or profession. A notion we often overlook is the concept of modesty. As society evolved, so did its norms and standards of decency. Certain parts of the human body were deemed private, necessitating coverage. This wasn't necessarily a universal standard, as what was considered modest varied greatly from one culture to another. For some, a bare chest was perfectly acceptable, while others required elaborate garments covering nearly every inch of the body. This brings us to an intriguing question. Could our own consciousness have influenced this evolution? As humans, we are uniquely self-aware. We understand societal expectations and are capable of feeling embarrassment or pride based on our adherence to these norms. This self-awareness, this consciousness likely played a significant role in the evolution of clothing. It nudged us towards covering certain parts of our bodies, not just for physical comfort, but for psychological comfort as well. So it seems our clothes tell a story much deeper than just survival, a story of our culture, our norms, and our consciousness. Through the thread and fabric, we weave tales of our past, express our present, and envision our future. Clothing then is not merely a protective shell, but an extension of our very selves, a testament to our journey as a species. So why do we, unlike our animal friends, wear clothes? It's a question that has been threaded through this discussion, and now let's weave together the answers. We began this journey by looking back at the dawn of clothing. The early humans, with their limited bodily adaptations to handle harsh climates, turned to external solutions. They skinned the beasts not just for food but also for warmth. And thus, clothing in its most primitive form was born out of survival, a testament to our species' knack for innovation and adaptation. As we move forward in time, clothing evolved just like we did. It went beyond the realm of survival and entered the domain of societal norms. The garments we wore became a language, a non-verbal way of communicating our social status, our tribe affiliations, our roles in the community. Clothing became a social construct, a way to conform and to rebel, to fit in and to stand out. And then there is the unique human consciousness, that invisible thread that ties together our understanding of self, society, and the world around us. Our consciousness, our sense of self-awareness, is what nudged us to cover certain parts of our bodies. It's not about shyness. It's about the complex interplay of modesty, morality, and societal expectations that our consciousness navigates. Today, these factors continue to influence the world of fashion. We still wear clothes for protection against the elements, but now we also wear them to express our individuality, our beliefs, our aspirations. We wear them to fit into societal norms and at times to challenge those norms. We wear them because our consciousness, that unique human trait, tells us to. In essence, our clothes are more than just fabrics that cover us. They are a reflection of our evolution as a species, our cultural norms, and the unique consciousness that sets us apart from other animals.